time to talk about what can be, for some big family moms, the bane of their existence: laundry. It, it can feel like it never ends. When you have, one kid, two kids, okay, maybe you're working outside of the home and you're gone all day and save all the laundry for the weekend. That's enough laundry just as it is. My hair's doing weird things today. Let me get all set up. However, when you start to have 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids, 11 kids like I do, laundry is no joke, right? It's a lot. It's just a lot of people. Let's just be real. So when you have a ton of laundry and maybe a small laundry area like I did in my last home, we were just in a standard, not like a 900 square foot townhouse, unfinished basement with a washer and dryer jammed in the corner. And yeah, we like it was a scary basement. It's just a place I didn't want to hang out. I've got it main level now, the house that we're in. But man, that laundry could pile up so fast. And it was like one of those things, like on a treadmill, you got to kind of keep going or else it's going to catch up really fast and get thrown off the back. So laundry, let's just talk about it today because I'm going to be really honest, not only about my life, but I'm going to share with you 2 things, 2, I think, penetrating questions that you can ask yourself that I have a strong suspicion because I've had these conversations in private with, moms who share with me their laundry woes. I just think asking yourself these questions, and I'll be your friend, I'll ask you these questions so you can ask yourself. These might right here just begin to unlock the never-ending pile of laundry so you can begin to move things forward, literally move the laundry so it's not piling up in your laundry area, whatever that looks like for you. It's not just like screaming at you like this pile of guilt and being all saved for the weekend when it's literally the last thing that you want to do, and just overwhelming you like visually, mentally, emotionally, even just like physically taking up the prime real estate in your home. So let's talk about it. Laundry. If you feel like your laundry pile is never ending and it never goes away, you don't even get a day's break. Okay, let's troubleshoot. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is this. Real talk. It's possible that you may have too many clothes to begin with. And not just you, like your kids. Because sometimes big family moms, especially when you do a lot of hand-me-downs, we do hand-me-downs and I'll wear things until they are full of holes. Like unashamedly, I love being a frugal mom and keeping the money in our pocket. So I will hold on to clothes. I have like a Rubbermaid bin system with labels. Good morning, Cindy. Let's talk laundry. So I have hand-me-downs, and hand-me-downs make sense in a big family model. It's, it's being really smart, really savvy with storage space that you have. Another talk for another day. When it comes to laundry, sometimes with all of that holding on and that wisdom to hold on for hand-me-down purposes can turn into holding on to way too much. Like I have 7 sons, so of course I have boy hand-me-downs. However, I've learned that, the average 8-year-old boy doesn't need 11 t-shirts. Right? I aim to do laundry for my kids once a week. That was always my goal from the beginning because I actually don't really enjoy laundry. It's one of those chores and we've all got them. I'm like, let's just get this done. Let's just get it out of the way. I don't take like there's some chores that I actually find really like gratifying, and we've all got them, right? Well, our own flavors and tastes. The laundry is just not one of them. It's just one of those unglamorous, let's just get it done. How fast and simple can I get it over with chores? So I found that when I had, 17 shirts for an 11-year-old or like, 18 shorts, because I have twin 15-year-olds. My 2 first sons, I have a daughter, 17, and then I had twin boys. So I had like double hand-me-downs for the 4th born child, who was a boy, and then another boy, and then another boy, another boy. We had 6 boys in a row. So I had a lot of boy hand-me-downs, and I had this fear. It took me a while to notice it was fear because it was coupled with wisdom. Right? And sometimes to separate those two and be like, hang on, it makes sense to hang on to hand-me-downs. It makes good sense. It certainly did for me to have some storage with the bins, but I capped it off. If it won't fit winter, summer, fall, like all the seasons, I'm in Canada. So I need all the cold season, the hot season. If I can't fit one boy's size of clothing, like the 2T, the 3T, whatever it is, right? Especially probably prior to teenage years when their bodies just start to get big. But for the 10 and under crowd, if their clothes don't fit into one standard Rubbermaid bin, you know what I mean? Like they're about yay tall, then I have too much clothes. So it's right there, just giving me a space and saying, if I can't fit all of their shorts, shirts, underwear, socks, just the pajamas, the cold weather pajamas, the summertime pajamas. If I can't fit it all in my bin, I just have too many clothes. And then what I did is I just took a day. Husband was home, so it worked better on the weekend, as it does for many moms who have, dad works a Monday to Friday kind of job. But you know where your time slots are. You could, do something for yourself, and I get it. We all need time for ourselves. However, this is one of those things that if you just feel like, oh yeah, Tara, you nailed it, I have too much clothes, then I suggest, and I only do this twice a year. I aim to do it once, but twice a year is more realistic. Just go to where the clothes are, right? The dresser, whatever your system is, and then pull it out one guy at a time, one child at a time, and make the pile. So it's visual. I'm a super visual person. This really helps me. And then when I see, oh my gosh, there's 13 pairs of shorts for an entire week, we don't need it. Or like, why does he have 6 jean shorts? 3 will do, right? And then you can see it and you can quickly assess. Get a garbage bag, maybe 2. One garbage bag is literally for garbage. I'm like, this is disgusting. It has so many holes. I would be embarrassed to give it to charity. So I have a charity bag. I have a garbage bag. And then I have like a, giveaway, because I do the buy nothing in my own community. I love to pass it on because so many great things have been passed on to me. So quick little declutter thing you can do if you have too many clothes is just choose a time. You could do this in little bites if it's easier. You could do it one big go. I prefer the big go because I just want to get it over with. Pull out the clothes for each child that you're like, they probably have too much. Get rid of the garbage. Choose what you're going to keep, and the rest just give away, right? Wherever you choose to give it away to. Give it away to a friend, give it away to whatever, give it away to charity. Just get it out of your house. Even if it's just going to do sort of like a short layover, maybe in your garage or on your porch. I love the Buy Nothing group. So if you haven't heard about this, like every community has one, usually through Facebook. Just you can search like Buy Nothing group near me on Facebook, Buy Nothing community, any other mom in your community probably knows about this. And yeah, I can just leave stuff on my porch with a little name on it and it's gone within 24 hours. It's like the best thing ever. It's one of my favorite things about Facebook. So you might have too many clothes. Second thing is this. Maybe you're like, no, I think I'm pretty good with the overall volume. It's just the laundry's just sitting there and piling up. Okay, well then it's not a volume issue. It's probably more of a routine issue. So what's your routine like? Like I said, I don't really enjoy laundry. So what I do is I treat it like vegetables first. What I do with my kids, like every meal, we're like, you have to eat your vegetables first before you can go on to the, the buttered bread or there's going to be a dessert tonight, because we do dessert at least, once or twice a week, especially on those like not favorite meals, because I really want to incentivize them eating their vegetables first. So I treat laundry like vegetables first. I do it Monday, get it as far away. Like Monday, I'm just like, let's get into the work week. This is part of my professional mom attitude, which I share more about in my big family home course. And I also share more about the routine and how I bring both my mindset and then the logistics and put those two things together. And it was a game changer for me, because I used to have, I'd just be like, oh, how long can I put this off? Just basic procrastination. But I found once I was like, how would it feel if I actually just got it done? So I had to deal with some stuff in my heart, because I had some junk, some fears, some resentments, honestly, that I didn't even know were there. So I was like, oh, if I don't talk about it, then it's not really happening. But I was seeing the fruit of procrastination in my life. So it's possible that you have like a combination of procrastination and just some logistics. So pick a time, get her done. And for me, it's Monday. So that way I'm just like, whew, done. It's out of the way. And now I can move on to the really fun stuff, right? Move on to the dessert and the butter bread, the things I'd rather do. So I get it all done Monday. Now that I have 11 kids, doing all the laundry in one day isn't really practical. But I started training the children as soon as they could safely manage to like lift their own laundry bin, use a color code system. So everyone's got their own bin. Before they were big enough to have their own bin, I did a buddy system with their bins. We started matching up my I have 7 sons. One of them was like a little toddler, so we still do his laundry. When my kids started doing their own laundry, it was a good day. My husband came home from work and I was like, Gavin, it's all starting to pay off. I didn't have children to create some kind of workforce, but I knew it was good life training for them to learn how to do basic life skills, take care of their own laundry, manage their time. And I was like, it was almost like vindication. I'm like, they're going to start to learn just what it feels like to put a pair of clean sweaters and clean jeans and be washing and hefting and lifting and putting away their own laundry, because that was also part of it, right? They'd just put stuff in their laundry that wasn't even dirty. I'm going to go there. But now that they're doing their own laundry, my 15-year-old, my 14, two 15-year-olds, 14-year-old, 11-year-old, even the 9-year-old, the 7-year-old can't quite lift his own bin, so he still gets dad or, or brother to help him with the lifting. But we've taught him how to put his own stuff away. And because he doesn't have that much clothes to begin with, because we got the decluttering down to our volume, and he has a day to do it. So it used to be all on Monday, like the eat your vegetables first system that I did when I was managing all the laundry. But now that the older kids are involved, we did a buddy system, and now everyone's doing their own laundry. It's spread out to like Monday is the older 3 boys, Tuesday is the younger 3 boys, Wednesday is the girls, and then I pop my stuff in on Thursday. So, and I just take care of me, my husband, the baby, and the toddler. Boom. It's like we're a little nuclear family. We never were a nuclear family. We skipped right over that because, like I said, I had Eden first, right, our firstborn, and then God blessed us with twins shortly after that. So we just went right to like station wagon. And we haven't had one of those in years. Oh, they're so tiny. We've got the big 15-passenger van just outside the window now. So these are some quick tips, some penetrating questions you can ask yourself. Just quick review. Quantity. Maybe you just have too much clothes and it's time to do some decluttering. And if you'd like some help on how to like actually declutter, because like, I know I have to do it, but I'm not really good at it, or I just could use some, some hand holding, some accountability. I actually have a declutter challenge that I ran previously, and it's still available. You can do it anytime you want in my Big Family Moms group. So the link is below, or if you're already in the group, check it over in the guides section. If you've never, guides is one of the best things. It wasn't on Facebook a couple years ago, but it's there now. So scroll up to the top where they have some like little menu items, members and whatever, events, guides. Check it out, click on it. It's a treasure trove. So I saved the declutter challenge. I have at least 3 separate challenges. One you can do over a whole month, one you can do in 5 days, so whatever the project is. And I'll walk you through my system step by step, totally for free. This is like my gift to you. I wish I had this when I was a young mom. So check that out in the guide section of Big Family Mom. But if you also want to go deeper, like you're like, no, I really need to go deeper. And it's not just laundry, Tara. It's like everything. It's coming at me. I'm not organizing my big family home. Don't have any semblance of a routine. Nobody ever taught me how to do this. I have nobody to talk to. And when I try to talk to them, they're just like, why'd you have so many kids? Ugh, tell me about it. And you find the stress, the mess is piling up, and now you're yelling at the kids. You're like, this is supposed to be embracing the blessing of children. This is not me walking in the fruit of the Spirit. If you're feeling all of that, then I've put together a course for you where everything is available. Big Family Home. It's also linked below. I'm going to help you get organized, get into a routine, be calm, right, as a mom, and help your kids do the same. Because once you have those 3 key areas of big family home, big family life covered, and you're not struggling just like treading water with those basics, it gets a lot easier than to deal with, the other stuff, the relationship stuff, all of that stuff that comes up in any family, but how much more in a big family. So that's available to you, the group, the course, just so you know it's there. Move at your own pace, access what's good for you where you need it the most now. But if your laundry's never getting done, then I look forward to you hearing. Tell me how this impacted you in the comments below. I'd love to hear. What's your laundry situation like? Did it hit you? You're like, yeah, I definitely do have a decluttering issue, or I have a, just a routine issue where I'm just not being professional about this and choosing a time and getting it done. So would eating your vegetables first help you if you incentivize it for yourself and just said, I'm going to get it done earlier in the week, or get the kids involved, and then enjoy my weekend. So you actually don't just have to look forward to doing laundry all weekend, because that's not a super fun weekend to look forward to now, is it? All right. Those are my laundry tips for today. Love you so much. I will talk to you later in Big Family Moms group. And I'm just going to pop in and say hi in the comments here. Good morning, Cindy. The laundry days, or maybe DAYS or DAZE, right? It can feel like a little bit of both, especially if you're postpartum and dealing with all of that. Oh, I also dropped a blog today giving even more tips about laundry. So I just shared 2 with you now, but I shared even more in the blog, and that's available in the group as well. If you kind of more of a reader, you might not be listening to this. But if you also are a reader and you want to check that out, that's there, because a lot of moms have been telling me laundry is a big just weight on their mind. And I'm like, oh, I can help you with that. This is something that no longer is an issue for me. And I got lots of tips because I'm not, at the beginning anymore with 3 under 3. Now my 3, they used to be 3, are 11, and I have my oldest is 17. So I'm so glad I can pass on this help to you. I'm going to pop out and I'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend.